everyone, it's Sarah here with Purple Angel Oracle. Happy to be awake and ascending with you all. So, what a crazy time, huh? And, you know, if you hear some kiddos in the background, don't mind that. My kids are home from school right now because of you know what. And it's been a little bit more difficult for me to get these videos out and actually get some time to quiet my mind. But I still get many visions and different things come in randomly. So it's just me finding the time to be able to share these with you. So I want to share something my dad and I were talking about, because my dad got a really intense vision download this morning from God. And I know many people feel like we're on the brink, or it's beginning this civil war. We're just beginning this battle between the dark and the light. And many, if you're an awakened light worker, you see this for what it is. It's energy. There truly is no battle. But in the physical plane that we're living on, that's how it's manifesting. So it doesn't make it any less important. And I've said that many times. We came here to be a part of this. We came here to watch the show. So there's nothing wrong with seeing all aspects of it and being in several different viewpoints at once, because we are multi-dimensional, right? But anyway, many of us feel like we're on this brink of this civil war, or the awakening is just beginning. And in reality, we're actually in the final stages. It's like that last minute on the clock, okay? The final battle. And this was basically what my dad got, and it hit him very hard. I mean, he got that euphoric feeling. He actually felt like the feeling, what it's going to feel like when all these chains break off of us. And if you've ever experienced that oneness, that freeness, that euphoric feeling of being just, it's hard to describe, but I'm sure many of you who, if you watch my videos, you've experienced that at some point. That's kind of how you get to that level of spiritual awakening anyway. And this so-called battle, right? It's been going on for much longer than many people realize. I had shared a vision I received earlier this year of like a black wall beginning to crack and spider, this dense, thick black wall with bits of light, shining through the cracks here. And then towards the end of that, one warrior of light, which in my dream, I think it was myself, but that doesn't mean, we're not all participating in this. It was just kind of a vision. Pierced it with a sword, okay, and it shattered, which is just a metaphor or a different way to look at what's happening and what's about to happen. What we're witnessing right now is that those light-filled cracks just growing in size. More cracks beginning to form. And there's so much pressure rapidly building behind this that's pushing it outward. And it's another thing is the veil, right? The veil is lifting, and it's almost completely lifted. And we're not going to see the full picture until the last portion is lifted, or the last puzzle piece is set into place. And that's what's going on with our DNA, with, on the every level here. That is what's going on. The pieces are falling into place in a beautiful synchronized form. And so what we're witnessing is there is no hiding anymore. The light is literally touching to the point, right? Almost. We're so damn close. Every secret is being revealed. There is no more hiding. Okay. And so that's why everything we're seeing in our reality, outer reality, is being revealed at full force, because this is it. This is go time. Many of us, I'm sure, feel this pressure intensifying. Okay. And within yourself, you may be noticing a lot of afflictions, habits, addictions are becoming one by one, are becoming a lot more easier to kick. And they will be like that. It won't be all at once at this point, but you might be noticing things are a lot easier for you to analyze, and it comes up, and it's a lot easier to transmute and alchemize. You might find it a lot easier that you're, when you choose to connect to source, your guides, your galactic families, whatever you resonate with, it's becoming a lot easier. You're seeing starships in the sky. Like I said, that veil is lifting. Being able to communicate with past loved ones who actually never left, right? That's becoming a lot easier. This is going to intensify and intensify and intensify until, like I said, that dense wall just completely cracks open and breaks. And I'm aware, December 21st, that is a big day for this entire thing. I mean, we have a major planetary alignment. I'm aware of that. I definitely have a feeling something amazing is going to happen on that day, but I never fully commit to one date that's been given. Okay. And I just can't. I've never really been able to do that. And it doesn't mean I'm not looking forward to it, and I'm hopeful, but I think for me, it's important not to just fully commit to one thing like that, because I have a tendency of feeling let down. And I've been on this journey for quite some time, and I've seen many dates come and go. So it might just be a protection thing for me, but never have I lost hope, and never have I doubted that it is super, super close. And it definitely would not surprise me if it did happen on December 21st. If that wall does just completely shatter, and it's a magical day, and nobody can really predict what we're going to see. We can visualize and imagine, which we should be doing, because that creates this heaven on earth that we're trying to manifest. So that's super important, to believe in it and know that it is going to happen. I just have a hard time with dates, putting things like in a date format. I just can't. Not something I've ever really been able to do. But we can all agree that the energy is intensifying. This pressure is intensifying. Something's about to just burst. And I cannot wait. I am so pumped. I'm so excited. Lately, I've been feeling much better physically. Just not needing as much caffeine as I used to need. Just kind of getting some natural energy coming in, because I'm one of those I'm very dependent on a lot of worldly things, right? Like caffeine and just different things that keep me going. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It hasn't stopped my spiritual growth in any way. I just don't believe that. I believe that we all do what we feel is right for ourselves at the time, and everything's planned and synchronized. That's just what I believe. And many people may not resonate with that. Okay. I think it's just important to listen to your body, and your body's going to tell you when something is not working with you anymore, when you're not vibrating at that level anymore. Your body will let you know. Your emotional state will let you know as well. And I know for many of you who are new subscribers, which I love you, thank you so much. Thank you everybody for all your support. But for many of you who haven't watched some of my past videos, you might be thinking, who is this girl? How does she know any of this? I've been on this journey my entire life. I have received so many confirmations, synchronicities, messages, visions from what I like to call God. Many of you call Source, the Creator. That's who I've always resonated with, God and the angelic realm. As I've said before, I resonate with some star families, but I've never been really visited by any of that. I've mainly received messages from just God and my angels. But there's things throughout my life I cannot deny. Things have just lined up perfectly. And I've had divine interventions, where I received so many downloads in such a short amount of time that I almost lost my mind. This was back in 2013. It lasted for 3 months, where I, was just getting so much information at once that it was like computer overload. And it took years to integrate and organize that. And then last year, it came back for me. very structured and organized. And that's when I made my channel. I was guided to do this, to share and provide hope and confirmation to those of you who have been on this journey for quite some time. For those of you who are just awakening, there's no levels to me. There's no, someone's ahead. There's no, I've never really looked at it that way. Everyone's exactly where they need to be. And your soul chose for you to be here at this time. It chose for you to awaken at a certain time, because if it wasn't perfectly synchronized and perfectly orchestrated, then my life, I believe, wouldn't have happened the way it did. I think we are all interconnected and play such an important role in this entire show, this beautiful show that we're watching. And it's just going to get better. And I feel it so strongly coming in. And I actually, did my special shuffle with my Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And just for some confirmation. And let's see, the first one I got out was blessings. And it says, immense blessings are emerging into your life from those in spirit. Angels, guides, and spirit guardians are watching over you. Angelic intervention is available to you. Be open to the voice of the divine. Messages are all around you. You are protected. You are safe. Have faith that your path is guided. Watch for signs that spiritual beings are present. Profound healing energy is flowing to you in wondrous ways. Refreshing, replenishing energy is filling your life. Absolutely. Remember that. It's super easy right now, unless you're completely tuning out from everything going on in our external reality. It can be very tricky sometimes not to get brought down and to not see the actual blessings, right? What's going on behind the curtain there. What's actually unfolding is so magnificent and beautiful. And it is happening. It is. And for many of us who are even watching the show play out, right? Watching what's going on outside of us. It's exciting because we know the truth is finally being revealed. We've been waiting for this. We know what this means. These are the signs. These are the external signs that Spirit's showing us. All right, let's go. Put your light belts on. This is happening. And it can be, depending on how you're watching it, it is hopeful. I've said so many times, there's beauty in the breakdown. What you're seeing externally, it might look like everything is going the wrong way. Nothing good is happening. That could not be further from the truth. Okay. And then the next one out was Gateway. And I've actually this card has never flown out for me before. So I'm really excited. It says magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Wow. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've really started feeling this magical energy in the air. Don't get me wrong. I have moments where I lose hope sometimes. I feel down. That is so short-lived because I see it for what it really is. I see that it's not even my energy. And even if it is, I just recognize what it is. And it's not the truth. It is not the truth. And when you open your eyes and start seeing and be open to this magic that is all around us right now, it's just incredible. You'll start feeling aligned again. You'll start seeing your angel numbers. You'll start getting these synchronicities, like songs that randomly come on the radio or an owl in your backyard. For me, that's rare. I don't hear that very often. And I've been noticing that. And it comes with this feeling, this just incredible, holy, spiritual feeling. So that's definitely occurring more and more for many of us. And the last card that flew out was trust. Okay. It says, this is a powerful and important card to receive. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate, trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. You are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Now that is something that is so important right now, is trust. Trust that we are taken care of. We planned this perfectly. God, all of us, we're all one. We all did this. It is perfectly synchronized. This is the time that the light prevails, that we get to watch that prevail. We get to experience that in a physical body and use our senses, our sight, our taste, our smell. It's going to feel so incredible. And I've felt that before. I've gotten a taste of it. And there was a reason I did, because I knew it kept me going. It kept me just keep moving forward so we could get to this point. Because there were many times I feel like, because I'm such an empath and I'm so sensitive, that things that might not seem like such a big deal to someone else were horrible for me. I just felt with my entire being. So there were times where, of course, I didn't want to be here anymore. But God showed me what it feels like. And so I knew, just keep going. And God promised so many times, you will feel this. This is going to happen. Okay? And it feels so close. I can't, and I know we've been saying this for quite some time. But if you think about it, I've only been doing this for a little over a year. And it's already so intensified. Like, it feels like it could happen within minutes. So in a year, truly, in all of this is nothing. It's nothing. That is very quick for how fast things have progressed just this year, 2020. So I really just felt the need to share this. I wanted to share some hope for those of you who might be losing it. It's intense right now, and there's still a lot that we're releasing, and we can lose track of the light that, we're supposed to be keeping focused on as we're going through this dark tunnel, this chaotic tunnel. And I really want to share this with all of you, because you are loved, you are courageous for just even going forward, for believing that this is happening. That in itself is everything. So I want to thank you for your service. I want to thank you for your support. And I love you all very much. I will talk to you soon. Bye.